From app idea to launch, building a Pain Point Classifier MVP. What if you could drop a Reddit thread or a TikTok topic into a tool and instantly know your audience's biggest pain points and whether they'd actually adopt your product? In episode 1 of From App Idea to Launch, we're walking through how we would build an MVP for a tool we're currently exploring, a Pain Point Classifier designed to help marketers, founders, and solo entrepreneurs validate product ideas using real-world community data. Who we are and why this series exists. We are XBiz Intelligence. We help founders turn app ideas into validated, launch-ready products. We created this series to show you the right way to go from idea to validation to MVP to launch. This is the structured process we use with real founders. If you have an app idea, this is how you pressure test it, design it lean, and build something the market actually wants. Let's start with the problem that sparked this idea. The app idea. This idea came from a real problem. While building an MVP for a client, we had to manually read through hundreds of Reddit threads and TikTok comments to understand her community's biggest frustrations. It was incredibly manual, time-consuming, and hard to scale. So we asked, what if you could drop a URL or topic into a system, and it would scan thousands of comments, then generate a structured report? Let's break this down using our 8-phase MVP process. Phase 1, ideation. The idea is simple, a web-based tool where users input audience details, topic or product idea, their goal, pain point analysis, or product validation. The output, a structured report summarizing real audience conversations. Hypothesis formation. We turn the idea into a testable hypothesis. Marketers and founders struggle to efficiently analyze community conversations and would adopt a tool that automates pain point classification and product validation using real-time data. That's what our MVP needs to test. Not whether the tech works, whether the demand exists. Phase 2, discovery. Before building anything, we would research existing competitors in social listening and market research. Analyze user complaints about those tools. Scan Reddit communities for marketers and startup founders. Identify frustration themes around understanding customers. We're looking for evidence this is a painful problem, not just interesting. Discovery also helps us decide what features are actually necessary for the MVP. Phase 3, UX design. Now we design lean. The MVP would likely include input form audience plus goal, URL, topic submission, dashboard view of results, structured report output. We wireframe the workflow, input to scan to classify to report to insight. No feature bloat, only what's required to test adoption. Phase 4, technical planning. We'd likely build this as a web app using React or Python Flask. Key decisions: data scraping approach, classification model, storage architecture, business intelligence integration, behavior tracking setup. We also define success metrics, report completion rate, repeat usage, feature engagement, feedback sentiment. Phase 5, development. Now we build only what validates the hypothesis. Core classifier, report generator, basic analytics tracking, minimal but functional UI. We are not building a full SaaS platform yet, just the smallest version that proves demand. Phase 6, QA testing. Before launch we test data accuracy, report clarity, classification reliability, usability flow. Because bad data equals bad decisions. Phase 7, launch and deployment. We deploy the MVP to a live environment, but launch isn't just technical. We also identify early adopters, reach out to marketers and founders, collect structured feedback. Now the real validation begins. Phase 8, user feedback and optimization. This is where most founders fail. We track how many reports are generated, which outputs users spend time on, whether they come back, what they request next. If adoption is strong, we scale. If it's weak, we pivot. Data decides, not ego. Recap. So in this episode, we didn't just talk about an idea. We walked through how to turn a real frustration into a structured, testable MVP, identifying a painful manual process, forming a clear hypothesis, designing lean UX, planning the technical architecture, building only what validates demand, testing for accuracy and usability, launching intentionally, letting real user behavior guide decisions. This is how you reduce risk. This is how you avoid building something no one adopts. This is how serious founders operate. Now here's the real question. Are you applying this same level of validation to your idea? What's delaying your launch? If you're building an app idea and you're not sure whether it's actually validated, tell us what's delaying your product launch. Visit www.xbizintelligence.com/feedback and let us know. We'll post free advice publicly, and participants receive 50% off a discovery call. See you in episode 2.